Hello everyone! I hope you've enjoyed my last video about past perfect and the past perfect continuous. In today's video, I'm going to talk about passive voice. By the end of the video, you will have a clear idea of how to use passive voice and when to use passive voice. Right then, passive voice. What is passive voice? We know that a sentence generally begins with subject, verbs, and object. So this is what we call an active sentence. An example: Amina made a mistake. We have a subject, Amina, made verb, a mistake, an object. So simply this is an active sentence. If we start the sentence with the object, we formulate passive sentence. An example: a mistake was made by Amina. A mistake is an object, was made is a verb, by Amina is a subject. Now this is what we call a passive sentence. Now how to formulate the passive voice, or how to formulate these passive sentences. When we write in active sentences in passive voice, note the following. First, the object of the active sentence becomes the subject of the passive sentence. Second, conjugate the verb to be in the same tense as the active sentence and put the main verb in the past participle form. Third, the subject of the active sentence become the object of the passive sentence by adding by, or simply we can drop the subject. Example: someone cleaned the room. So we have someone, an object, plus a verb, clean, plus an object, the room. Now, this is an active sentence. Now for the passive sentence, we start with the object, the room. Then we have cleaned, the verb. So we will conjugate the verb to be in the same tense as the active sentence. So what is the tense of the active sentence? Simply, it is the simple past, cleaned. So then to be will be conjugated in the simple past. Then it will become was. And the main verb of the active sentence, which is cleaned, will be conjugated in the past participle form. Then we will have the room was cleaned. And this is a passive sentence. They are posting pictures. So we have the object, the subject, they are posting is a verb, pictures is an object. Now we start with an object, pictures. So the main verb here is the present continuous. Then the verb to be should be in the present continuous. So here the present continuous of the verb to be is are being or is being. So simply here we have pictures, are being, then the main verb is post, then it will be in the past participle posted. By them is the object. So we add by if we want to to have the object, simply they turned into by. He stole my bike. We have a subject, he stole is a verb, and then my bike is an object. Now starting with my bike, we have my bike was stolen, so was is simply to be in the past, and stolen is the past participle of stole. Note: if the active sentence starts with no one or nobody, the passive sentence will be negative. So we have to pay attention to this. Let's see an example. No one helped the patient. So we have no one. Then if we want to start with the object, the patient, so the patient, then to be in the verb in simple past here, so was, then we have negative form, not helped. So the patient was not helped. Now other structures. In passive within passive sentences, sometimes we can have modal verbs. So how to turn modal verbs into passive passive form? Simply could, would, should, we add be. So would be, could be, should be. The same for can, may. Can be, maybe. So all models we add be to all models. So will be. Going to be. Have to, have or has, depend on the subject, to be. Used to be. Now, person in the object position. If we have a person in the object, so let's see an example. Somebody pushed me. Okay? So simply we have the subject, the verb, the object. So now this object will become a subject here in the passive sentence. Then me should be turned into I. It is incorrect to say me was pushed. This is incorrect. Has no sense. Okay? So me turned into I. So I was pushed. Another example. They have called us. Us turned into we. We have been called. Another example. They have treated him very well. So we have him turned into he. He has been treated very well. The last example. The police took her away. So her turned into she. She was taken by the police. I hope you've enjoyed my video, and let me know about your comments. Let me know about your questions in the comment below if you have any question. And so thank you for watching and take care.